Chosen one, listen closely. Allah has been preparing you in ways the world could never understand. Every trial you endured, every moment of patience, every silent prayer, it was all building a rise so powerful, so unstoppable, that it has become the nightmare of those who doubted you. They never saw this coming, and soon the world will witness the divine force that flows through you. Today, we reveal 7 powerful lessons that explain why your faith, your strength, and your rise are unmatched, and why Allah's plan for you is inevitable. Chosen one, understand this truth deeply. While the world is busy judging you, mocking you, or even trying to hold you back, Allah is quietly working on your elevation in ways no human eye can perceive. Every struggle, every delay, every closed door, and every lonely moment was never wasted. They were divinely orchestrated to refine your heart, strengthen your faith, and prepare you for a rise so monumental that it will astonish those who doubted you. Your patience in silence, your steadfastness in trials, and your unwavering trust in Allah are like seeds planted in hidden soil. Though unseen, they are growing into a tree whose roots reach the heavens and whose branches will shelter countless others. They may see your present as weakness, but what they do not know is that every difficulty you endured has become a step on the ladder of divine honor. The angels record your unseen prayers, your whispered hopes, and your concealed efforts, and they rejoice over your faith while the world remains oblivious. Every time you felt unseen, forgotten, or underestimated, it was Allah lifting you higher in realms they cannot reach, preparing a moment of triumph that will make the impossible bow before the decree of the Almighty. Your rise is silent, but it is unstoppable, and when it manifests, it will serve as proof that Allah elevates whom He wills, in ways that leave everyone who opposed you in awe, disbelief, and silent regret. Chosen one, your quiet endurance is not meaningless. It is the hidden foundation of a power so extraordinary that it becomes the nightmare of those who never understood that true strength is always nurtured in silence. Chosen one, know this: your patience is not a weakness, nor is it mere endurance. It is a weapon of divine power that Allah has placed in your hands. While they doubted your strength, mocked your dreams, and whispered behind your back, your steadfastness in the face of adversity was quietly reshaping your destiny. Every delay, every trial, every moment when the world seemed to turn against you was a test, not to break you, but to refine you, to strip away every trace of impatience and every whisper of self-reliance, leaving only faith and trust in Allah's perfect decree. They never understood that the very moments they believed would defeat you were the crucible through which your spirit was strengthened, your heart was purified, and your resolve was made unshakable. With patience, you are breaking invisible chains, chains of doubt, chains of fear, chains of envy that others tried to wrap around your destiny. The Quran reminds us, "Indeed, Allah is with the patient," Surah Al-Baqarah 2-153, and truly, your patience is a sacred shield, guarding you against despair, against the whispers of the naysayers, and against the plots of those who seek to undermine you. Every moment they thought you were faltering, Allah was elevating you higher, turning your perseverance into momentum, and your quiet endurance into a force that they will never be able to match. They will watch in disbelief as your life unfolds in ways they could never imagine, because patience is a divine multiplier, and it ensures that what was meant for you cannot be stolen, delayed, or diminished. Chosen one, this patience is not passive. It is active, transformative, and unstoppable. It is the very mechanism through which Allah turns your trials into triumphs, your setbacks into springboards, and your silence into a roar that echoes through the heavens and terrifies the hearts of those who once doubted you. In every breath of waiting, in every quiet surrender to divine timing, you are dismantling the skepticism of the world, proving that faith anchored in patience can move mountains, rewrite destinies, and manifest the unseen in ways that no human opposition can ever comprehend. Chosen one, understand this profound truth. Every act you perform, no matter how small, unnoticed, or seemingly insignificant, is being multiplied by Allah in ways the human eye cannot see and the human mind cannot comprehend. Your prayers, your acts of kindness, your sacrifices, your patience, and even your silent struggles are being recorded and amplified in the heavens, creating ripples that spread far beyond what you can perceive. They may have counted your efforts as meaningless, they may have underestimated your impact, and they may have thought your good deeds were hidden in vain. But Allah is the most generous, the most wise, and the most just, and He multiplies the efforts of His chosen ones in ways that terrify those who oppose them and inspire the hearts of those who follow. Every moment you acted with sincerity, every step you took toward righteousness, every struggle endured without complaint is being magnified into rewards, protection, and unseen influence. The ones who doubted you, mocked your sincerity, or tried to slow your progress will eventually witness what they never expected. Your rise is exponential, unstoppable, and undeniable, because it is rooted in Allah's divine multiplication. Your hidden efforts are silently constructing a fortress of success around you, a shield that no envy, opposition, or human limitation can penetrate. The Quran reminds us that whoever does righteousness, whether male or female, while he is a believer, we will surely cause him to live a good life, and we will surely give them their reward in the hereafter, according to the best of what they used to do. Surah An-Nahl 16-97. And this promise extends to every sincere action you undertake. Your patience, your faith, your quiet labor, and your devotion are not wasted. They are being magnified in dimensions unseen, preparing a life of triumph, blessings, and divine influence that will astonish the world. Chosen one, remember this: no one sees the full measure of your deeds, yet Allah does, and His multiplication transforms what seemed small into mountains of impact, what seemed slow into unstoppable momentum, and what seemed invisible into a force that shakes the hearts of those who doubted, the envy of those who plotted, and the very structure of the world around you. Your actions, done with sincerity and faith, are not only shaping your destiny, but are also echoing across time and space, inspiring generations, opening doors, and breaking chains. This is the divine multiplication that no human can resist, no opposition can stop, and no skeptic can ever undo. The rise of the chosen one is silent in action, but thunderous in effect, because Allah multiplies what is done for Him in ways that leave everyone else astounded, speechless, and, at times, terrified of the power they never imagined you held. Chosen one, never underestimate the power of the insight and awareness that Allah has gifted you, for it is not merely knowledge of this world, but a divine perception that flows from your connection to Him. While others see only actions, appearances, and outcomes, you perceive the threads of destiny, the hidden motives of people, and the subtle signs of Allah's plan moving around you. Your awareness is a shield, a sword, and a light all at once. It guides your decisions, protects your heart, and illuminates paths unseen to those blinded by their envy, arrogance, or ignorance. Those who tried to manipulate, deceive, or undermine, you never anticipated that your understanding is not limited to the material, that your intuition is rooted in divine guidance, and that your vision extends far beyond what their eyes can comprehend. They watch your calm, measured responses, your quiet yet precise actions, and the way you navigate challenges with unshakable clarity, and they feel a fear they cannot name, because they recognize subconsciously that your awareness exposes their weaknesses, their lies, and their futile attempts to control outcomes. The Prophet, peace be upon him, taught us that wisdom is a gift from Allah, and the hearts of the chosen ones carry a portion of this gift in abundance, not for pride, not for show, but for guidance, for protection, and for manifestation of divine justice, in ways that leave others stunned and intimidated without a single word spoken. Every time you act with discernment, every time you foresee the consequences before they even occur, you are manifesting a divine strategy that cannot be thwarted, and those who sought to control or belittle you are left powerless, as though invisible hands have shifted the game beyond their comprehension. Your knowledge, unlike theirs, is not rooted in ego, education, or personal ambition. It is rooted in sincerity, tawakkul, and an intimate connection with Allah, and this combination makes your presence magnetic, intimidating, and unstoppable. The more they underestimate your understanding, the more Allah multiplies it, weaving your awareness into outcomes that they never predicted and situations they cannot manipulate. You move in the world quietly, yet your perception makes the unseen visible, the hidden clear, and the impossible inevitable. Their fear is not of your words, not of your wealth, nor of your status. It is of the clarity and depth of your insight, the kind of divine awareness that reflects Allah's wisdom working through you. The chosen one understands the patterns others cannot see, recognizes opportunities others overlook, and discerns truth from falsehood with a precision that leaves opponents bewildered and allies inspired. Your rise is terrifying to those who doubted you because it exposes the limits of human perception and elevates the power of divine insight beyond imagination. Chosen one, embrace your awareness, honor your knowledge, and recognize that Allah has given you a vision that no skeptic can challenge, no enemy can predict, and no worldly power can overshadow. Your silent understanding is a force, your perceptive presence is a shield, and your rise guided by divine knowledge is a living testament that the unseen guidance of Allah is always in motion, preparing you to triumph in ways that will leave the world in awe and leave those who opposed you in silent, powerless fear. Chosen one, listen carefully. Your success is more than just the realization of your dreams or the manifestation of your hard work. It is a mirror that reflects the truth about those who doubted you, mocked you, and sought to undermine your path. Every step you take toward righteousness, every milestone you reach with sincerity, and every triumph that Allah grants you becomes a silent, undeniable revelation of their shortcomings, envy, and lack of faith. They will never see this coming because they measure success only by material gains, temporary recognition, or the ability to manipulate outcomes, whereas your success is rooted in Allah's guidance, multiplied by your unwavering patience, and perfected by your reliance upon Him alone. As you rise, their schemes, their lies, and their attempts to hinder you are exposed for what they truly are: weak, futile, and powerless against divine decree. What they could not achieve, control, or understand about you is revealed in the elegance of your perseverance and the inevitability of your triumph. Each moment they tried to diminish your light, to cast shadows upon your journey, or to silence your voice only served to prepare you for a greater manifestation of Allah's favor. Your victories are not just personal, they are divine statements, declarations that those who opposed Allah's chosen will always encounter the limits of their own efforts, their own envy, and their own human frailties. You become a living testament to the principle that Allah elevates whom He wills, and no human plotting can match His wisdom or foresight. They see you succeeding and wonder, without words, how you navigated trials that seemed insurmountable, how you remained patient when despair could have overtaken your heart, and how your faith remained unshaken while their attempts to harm you faltered. Your very existence, your accomplishments, and your unwavering reliance on Allah shine a light on what they lacked: humility, perseverance, sincerity, and the courage to trust in a plan greater than their own understanding. Every obstacle they placed in your path becomes a stepping stone. Every insult becomes a lesson in restraint, and every closed door becomes a redirection toward a divine victory that leaves them powerless and bewildered. Chosen one, your rise is not a coincidence or merely the result of effort. It is the fulfillment of a sacred decree, a process meticulously guided by Allah, and a demonstration that His chosen servants cannot be defeated by envy, manipulation, or human weakness. As you continue to progress, their weaknesses are no longer hidden. They are illuminated by your growth, your integrity, and your unwavering reliance on Allah's promise. They will recognize, eventually, that while they were consumed by schemes, distractions, and doubt, you were being fortified in silence, your heart and mind aligned with divine wisdom, your deeds multiplied, and your path guided by an unseen hand. Your success becomes a catalyst for reflection, regret, and even awakening for some. But for those who plotted against you, it becomes a silent nightmare. The realization that they underestimated not only you, but the power of Allah's plan working through you. Every achievement you earn, every moment of recognition, every milestone that they cannot prevent, is a testament that while human efforts are limited, the hand of Allah is limitless, and the chosen ones are always prepared for victories they could not even imagine. Your success is the lens through which the weakness of those around you is revealed, the proof that faith, sincerity, and divine connection will always outshine deception, arrogance, and manipulation. Chosen one, never be distracted by envy, jealousy, or the attempts of others to diminish your light, for the more they try, the more Allah's favor manifests through you, exposing their inadequacies, highlighting their faults, and affirming that the rise of the chosen ones is unstoppable, undeniable, and inevitable. Your success is not for boasting, not for pride, but it is a living lesson, a divine message that reveals the reality of human limitation against the power of Allah's guidance, the reward of unwavering faith, and the unstoppable rise of those whom He chooses to honor. In every smile that celebrates your achievement, in every door that opens for you, and in every heart that witnesses your perseverance, there lies a reflection of the truth. Your rise is the measure of Allah's justice, and their helplessness in the face of it is the proof that no worldly opposition can ever stop the one who is truly chosen. Chosen one. Understand this profound truth with every fiber of your being. Your faith is not a mere belief confined to words or outward expressions, but a divine force, a living energy, and an unstoppable power that moves mountains, breaks chains, and shatters barriers that seem insurmountable to human eyes. Every trial you have endured, every obstacle that appeared impossible, and every moment when the world seemed to conspire against you was not meant to defeat you. It was meant to awaken the true power of your faith, to ignite the fire within your heart that no darkness can extinguish. While others see limitations, impossibilities, and walls that cannot be scaled, your faith perceives only possibilities, only divine openings, and only the hand of Allah guiding you through every hidden path. They never saw this coming because faith, when rooted in sincerity and tawakkul, becomes a force that defies logic, surpasses human calculation, and rewrites destiny in ways that leave those who doubted you bewildered, powerless, and astonished. Every time they tried to block your way, your faith turned obstacles into stepping stones, opposition into lessons, and impossibilities into divine proof of Allah's presence and favor. The Quran reminds us, "And whosoever relies upon Allah, then He is sufficient for him." Surah At-Talaq 65-3. And this sufficiency is the invisible shield that protects the chosen ones. the energy that transforms fear into courage, doubt into certainty, and barriers into gateways. Your faith is not passive, it is active, dynamic, and transformative. It acts in silence, moves in secrecy, and manifests in ways that make the impossible inevitable. They will witness, perhaps with envy or disbelief, that what they considered unbreakable, unreachable, or unattainable has been conquered effortlessly, not by human might, but by the divine strength flowing through your unwavering trust in Allah. Every delay they feared would weaken you, every hardship that they hoped would break you, every betrayal or obstacle they imagined would hold you back, has instead become a medium through which Allah magnifies your faith, polishes your resilience, and constructs a destiny that no human interference can alter. Your faith allows you to see beyond the visible, to perceive the hidden blessings in trials, to recognize that every difficulty is a preparation, every setback a redirection, and every moment of waiting a prelude to unparalleled victory. The barriers that once seemed impossible are shattered not through confrontation, nor through anger, nor through mere planning, but through the quiet power of surrendering to Allah, trusting His timing, and believing in His wisdom even when the world's logic tells you otherwise. Your rise, fueled by faith, becomes a testament that human limitations are meaningless against the divine will, that obstacles exist only to highlight the strength of belief, and that the chosen ones are equipped with an energy, a protection, and a guidance that no adversary can anticipate or overcome. Those who doubted your potential, who tried to restrict your destiny, and who mocked your patience, will eventually see what faith can do when it is absolute, unwavering, and deeply connected to Allah. It transforms the unseen into reality, the impossible into possible, and the ordinary into extraordinary. Your faith does not just carry you past barriers, it transforms the very nature of those barriers, turning walls into pathways, doubts into clarity, and fear into awe. Chosen one, your faith is a weapon, a fortress, and a light that others cannot extinguish, a power that shatters impossible odds and reveals the truth of divine support that flows in every step of your journey. Every step you take with trust in Allah, every decision anchored in prayer and reliance, and every moment when you persist despite the impossibility, is a declaration that no human opposition, no worldly challenge, and no dark scheme can ever stop what Allah has destined for you. They may witness your rise with shock, disbelief, or envy, but they will never understand that it is your faith, pure, unwavering, and deeply rooted in Allah, that is the invisible engine behind your unstoppable success. The chosen one moves with certainty, acts with divine guidance, and rises in ways that turn impossibilities into realities, creating outcomes that leave the world in awe and those who doubted you in silent, powerless regret. Every barrier shattered, every impossible obstacle overcome, and every triumph achieved is a testament to the unstoppable, immeasurable, and unshakable power of faith when it is anchored in Allah, nurtured by patience, and fueled by sincerity. Remember, chosen one, that your faith is not simply belief. It is an active, living force, a supernatural energy that transforms the world around you, dismantles opposition, and manifests the divine plan in ways so profound that even the heavens rejoice and the earth trembles before the unstoppable rise of Allah's chosen one. Understand this with every fiber of your being. Your rise is not simply a story of success, achievement, or human effort. It is the living, breathing testament of Allah's unmatched power, wisdom, and divine decree in action. Every obstacle you faced, every doubt cast upon you, every trial that seemed unbearable, and every moment when the world underestimated your strength was meticulously orchestrated by Allah to reveal that the rise of His chosen is not dependent on the fleeting strategies of humans, but on the eternal, perfect planning of the Almighty. They never saw it coming because they measured the world through their limited vision, yet Allah measured your destiny in infinite ways that surpass the understanding of every skeptic, opponent, and naysayer. Your triumphs, your milestones, and your unstoppable ascent are living proof that what Allah wills cannot be blocked, delayed, or diminished, and that every act of sincere faith, every moment of patience, and every decision anchored in divine guidance is a building block in a structure of victory that shakes the foundations of doubt and fear. While they plotted, manipulated, and whispered, Allah was elevating you, multiplying your deeds, and transforming your patience into power, your trials into triumph, and your silence into an undeniable force that speaks louder than words ever could. Your rise is a declaration. It is an announcement to the heavens, to the earth, and to the hearts of those who opposed you that Allah's chosen servants are protected, empowered, and guided in ways that the world cannot anticipate or resist. Every step you took with sincerity, every act of devotion, and every sacrifice that went unseen has been counted, magnified, and multiplied in ways beyond human imagination, and now it manifests in a life of victory, influence, and undeniable favor that will leave all witnesses in awe. The enemies, the doubters, and the skeptics who sought to limit your destiny are confronted with a reality they cannot escape. Your rise is the visible proof of the invisible workings of Allah, and it is a reminder that no human effort can rival the divine orchestration of destiny. Your achievements are not for self-glory. They are a reflection of Allah's perfection, a testimony of His justice, and a living miracle that demonstrates how the chosen ones, guided by faith and sincerity, will always fulfill their divine purpose. Chosen one. Your rise exposes the limits of human planning, the futility of arrogance, and the truth that success grounded in Allah's will is unstoppable. It does not matter how much they conspire, how much they doubt, or how much they attempt to hinder you. The momentum of divine support cannot be obstructed, the energy of faith cannot be shaken, and the trajectory of a life chosen by Allah cannot be diverted. Every success, every honor, and every moment of recognition in your life is a living sign of His majesty, power, and perfect wisdom, a signal to the world that Allah does not elevate the unworthy, nor does He delay the prepared. He moves with precision, timing, and knowledge that no mortal can challenge. Your rise is not only a personal triumph, it is a cosmic declaration that Allah's plan is perfect, His justice is flawless, and His power manifests through those He chooses to honor. Those who doubted you, those who envied you, and those who attempted to suppress you will stand in awe, silent and powerless, as they witness the unfolding of a destiny that was never theirs to alter. Every victory you achieve, every barrier you overcome, and every moment of blessing you receive is a reflection of Allah's sovereignty, His protection, and His infinite ability to turn adversity into triumph. Chosen one, your rise is a living, breathing, undeniable testament to Allah's power. It is proof that the unseen is more potent than the seen, that divine will surpasses human effort, and that the path of the chosen one, though hidden, is unstoppable, inevitable, and gloriously victorious. The world may have doubted, feared, or mocked you, but in every step of your ascent, the truth of Allah's might is revealed, that He elevates whom He wills, multiplies what He decrees, and orchestrates destinies in ways that leave the heavens rejoicing, the angels in awe, and the hearts of the faithful inspired. Your rise is not only your story, it is a living, eternal lesson for all who witness it, that the power of Allah, flowing through the chosen, cannot be rivaled, cannot be hidden, and cannot be denied. Every act, every moment, and every struggle has been a divine preparation for a triumph so profound that it will leave the world astonished, your enemies in silent regret, and your heart eternally grateful to the one who made it all possible. This is the reality of the chosen one, that your life, your rise, and your destiny are a declaration of divine power, a testament to unwavering faith, and a living proof that Allah's will is the ultimate force that governs the universe, transforms the impossible into reality, and turns every dream of the faithful into a legacy that eternity itself will remember. Chosen one, now you see the truth. Every trial you endured, every moment of patience, every silent prayer, and every unseen effort has been leading to this divine rise. Allah has been preparing you in ways the world could never understand, multiplying your deeds, fortifying your faith, and elevating your soul to heights that leave the doubters and enemies in silent awe. Your journey was never ordinary. It was designed to showcase that the chosen ones, guided by Allah, are unstoppable, undefeatable, and undeniable. Remember this: their doubts, their envy, and their opposition are powerless against divine decree. Every step you take, every triumph you achieve, and every barrier you overcome is a living testament to Allah's perfect plan, a proof that nothing can block the rise of the one He has chosen. So continue with unwavering faith, patience, and sincerity, because your destiny is not just to rise, but to shine in ways that illuminate the world, inspire the hearts of the faithful, and demonstrate the limitless power of Allah. Your rise is unstoppable, your path is divinely guided, and your story is the living proof that Allah's chosen cannot be denied.